right, Graham, why don't you tell us where we're at?
We are at Nikki Glaser's apartment in the Central West End in St. Louis.
You guys go way back. Of course, she's a comedian, podcaster, but how do you know Nikki?
We hung out during the early days of the pandemic when she moved back from New York and everything was shut down.
I know Graham already. I've been on a date with Graham before. He was just too nice. It was like, you know, I host F-Boy Island, and it's like there's F-Boys and nice guys. Graham is 100% a nice guy. That's who he is. That's who he...
So it was nice guy, nice try.
It kind of felt that way of like, I can't even entertain being with a guy who would like me this much.
What's the plan for today?
The plan is to sit down for an interview, talk to her about her life. I find comedians super interesting, and she's one of the top female comics out there today. And then we're gonna finish out the day with a surprise performance at a local comedy club where she's gonna pop on stage for a 10-minute set or so.
You excited for today?
Yeah, should be fun.
So did she put a white piece of tape over the woman, or is that like how it gets?
Over the titties? I don't know.
I would assume that was added.
Right, you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
This is inappropriate.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do you feel better relieved?
I don't know about relieved, but I'm happy it's over.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
With the sneaks?
The sneaks give it a cash look.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
Honestly, what we just did is exactly what our date was like, to be honest with
Wow.
you. Him asking really interesting questions, me blathering on, like, except we were in the woods hiking, and he knows better than to do that with me again. He brought up some stuff today that, you know, talking about my cousin JD, I've never gotten to talk about him. No one really cares about your dead cousin, but it's nice to like honor him in that way, to like talk about him.
My cousin died at the age of 30, and he was a couple years older than me, from alcohol consumption. And he was so young, and he was my best friend growing up.
You guys were like as close as it.
As close as you can get.
He didn't go to any places that I was like, oh, we can't. And talking about just like depression and suicidal thoughts, all these things that I used to really never talk about because I thought it would mean people wouldn't want to work with me if they thought I was gonna kill myself. And now I realize, no, it's like, it actually brings people closer to me because they're like, I think that too.
Something that I do to lull myself to sleep is like think about killing myself. And I struggle with meds because they make me feel so good that I feel like Lance Armstrong. I feel like I'm doping.
I'm very embarrassed to do this because I'm very, but this is part of the thing. It's like I have to be okay with being not as good as I want to be. And like, know that that's okay. Especially if it's like for the purpose of an interview. This isn't like to entertain anyone. This is just to show someone being vulnerably bad at something.
I feel so all alone out on the road. Won't you welcome me home?
And you have Taylor Swift literally all over your
Taylor.
apartment.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like she wasn't around for me in high school when I would have had her all over my room and it would have been acceptable, so why not? It makes me happy. People give me Taylor Swift stuff all the time.
Do you want us to blow Laurel?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you have one already?
I don't
Oh, then you must have.
I don't want it.
You're about to go to the Funny Bone.
Yeah, about to go do a set at the Funny Bone. I am coming off of, I was just in Vegas last night at a huge theater, a big show. This past week I did Wheel of Fortune, Celebrity Edition. I did a bunch of podcasts. I was in LA every night doing sets and hosted Jimmy Kimmel Live. And I flew in today and I landed, went right into this interview.
Yeah.
Like I've been like nonstop. So do I want to go do a set right now? No. Am I going to? Yes. Am I gonna have fun as soon as I grab the mic? Yes.
You were doing a special set for us. So just tell me like what's on your mind.
It's just a set. My mind, honestly, nothing. I really don't feel nervous or anything before these things. I'm just like,
I start thinking about what I'm gonna say like when I'm about to walk on stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Before
I mean, like
all
I
sets?
have my notes here in my phone, and so I could like look at it, like stuff like this, and like just little like words. So I'll just glance at that and then completely abandon any plan that I think I have, and then I don't know. There's enough jokes in my head right now that a 10-minute set, like I don't need a plan. I've been doing it too long to be nervous. If this made me nervous, I would be in hell all the time.
Everyone make some noise for Nikki Glaser.
This is actually my home club. This is where it all started for me, my alcoholism. So that is this very stage. No, this is where it began. So it's always nice to come back here.
All right, so you just came off stage. Like,
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Like honestly, just already dumped it from my memory. Like I got it up. I performed. It was fine. I give myself for what that was. I mean, that it was, yeah, an A for what I wanted that to be. Like, yeah, I accomplished the job, but was it like, are any of those people gonna Google me afterwards? I doubt it.
It's a wrap. I think so.
Cool.
Yay!
Cool.